Hey everyone, this is Benjamin here from the African Geek and you are welcome to this fantastic video in Canva. Today we are going to do a breakdown of this design you see on my screen, and the reason why this is going to be a breakdown is because I made a recording of how of myself making it a full tutorial, but upon editing I realized that a large portion of the video was static and I just don't know how all of those things happen. I didn't realize it until I was editing the video. So I just thought, instead of rather moving to a whole new tutorial and forgoing this one, it would rather be good to at least present to you a breakdown of how I made it. So I'll just give you the step-by-step on how I made this design. So if you are interested in knowing how this was made, stay tuned and I will be right back after the intro. Right, so the first thing I did was to just select the dimension, which is the normal Instagram dimension. Okay, so you can simply search for Instagram and you can choose the first one, which is the Instagram post, and the dimension is 1080 by 1080. So when you do that, you should just get a blank canvas and it should also open on a new tab. Okay, so this is the design and you can see everything was made inside of Canva. So I'll just create a new page and show you how I did it. The first thing I did was with the background. Okay, so I created a background. Okay, it was just a photo, so I came to photos and selected an image and placed it in the background. So to make it blur, I just came to adjust and you can see I increased the blurriness of the image. Then I added this photo, then I added this shape over here as an overlay, a blue color. So with this, it means you can just choose any one at all, any color at all you want to use. The third thing I did was to add this shape. It was just a normal rectangle shape I did, and I just had to position it center. So you come to position and you have to middle it and you center it. All right. Then the fourth thing I did was to add a grid. So let me just place it here and let me delete this. You can see it's just a grid, and to do that, you know where to go. Elements, and in elements you just scroll down and find the grid and just place it over here. Then I added a photo of a forest inside the grid. All right, with these three elements you see, there's a link in the description box that will lead you to get them. So I have all of those things there, so I just uploaded them in my Canva and I added them to my design. But there was one thing I did for this lady over here. What I did was I added a shadow to the lady. So what I did was I selected the lady, came to effect, and in effect I came down to shadows. Then I chose the drop shadow. So let's just do it. I would undo everything, so don't worry. So with the shadows, first of all, I chose the top right, so that the shadow doesn't come to the bottom over here. And yeah, the color and everything, I increased the blurriness and decreased the transparency of the shadow, and the angle, everything was just the same thing. The color was black. So you can see that's what I did for the lady over here. And with the birds, you can also apply the same shadow effect, but I just decided not to add them on this design. Then what I did was I searched for the Instagram engagement icons on Canva. So I will just show you in a moment. So I just did that and added it. So I came to element, and in element I just had to search for hearts. And you should get a lot of options, but one thing is you go to graphics, and in graphics you would see a heart element like this. So when you select it, it should give you some magic recommendations, and that's where you find most of the Instagram engagement icons over there. So you just select all of them, resize and position them as if it was on Instagram. So with what I even did as part of the process was I was looking on Instagram to see how everything was arranged, and I added them. And after I did that, I just added some text. So you can see I copy and I paste them also over here. Then maybe I just reduce this a little bit. Alright, and this also I had to look on Instagram to be able to achieve this, and the typeface I used was called DM Sans. So you can search for it on Canva and I had to do everything. So what you have to realize is that with the 100 likes, it's bolder. Okay, so after you do it, you have to make it bold. And usually with the caption, Instagram starts with the handle, okay, with the handle of whichever user or whichever account, then it continues with the caption, and usually the handle is also bold. So that's what I had to do. And if the caption is longer, Instagram usually asks the more button over there, so I also had to do that and make the color gray, because that's what is usually done on Instagram. Then the next thing I had to do was to add another frame, okay, a photo frame, and I had to, I chose the circular one. Then I added the name of the handle, or the handle, okay, whoever is posting. I just had to add the handle over here. Then Instagram usually has this triple dots on the side, which I also added to the design to make everything look as if it was a screenshot from Instagram. And this was how I made all of this design. The extra thing I did was to add some clouds, okay, but I just realized it wasn't necessary, so I just took everything out of it. And that's a very simple thing I did on how I achieved this design. What I would really love, okay, is you creating your version of it and sending it to me. And with the first 5 people who are going to do that, I'll create a separate video and we'll go through your designs and I'll share what I like about it, and if there's anything we have to tweak, I'll do that and just give you feedback. And yes, the name is Benjamin, and I hope you enjoyed this video even though it wasn't a full tutorial. I will be coming up with another tutorial, so just watch out. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit on the subscribe button and hit on the bell icon also. You can also comment what you like about this, and always remember, there is no limit to creativity, and I will see you in my next video.